Hi, writers. Thanks for joining me today. I know you're still just getting to know me, so I wanted to share something about myself. Recently, I decided I needed a new hobby, so I started running. And the thing about me is, when I decide to do something, I like to go all in. So, to go all in with my running, I've done two things. First, I've started making it a priority to set aside time each and every day to run. When the weather is bad, I run inside on the treadmill. And when the weather is nice, I run outside. And the second, each day when I start my run, I don't just go out and see how I'll do that day. Each day I work to be a better runner than I was the day before. And the other day, while I was running, actually, I was thinking about our writing workshop. And it occurred to me that being a runner is a lot like being a writer. Each writer's workshop, we want to work to be a better writer than we were the time before. And so today I want to teach you that when a person wants to get better at something, whether it's running, writing, or something else, it's helpful to look back and think, how have I grown? And what can I do in the future to get even better? Then they can make plans to work towards getting better. When people are working at getting better at something, it's often helpful to have tools to help them track their progress. So as I've been working on becoming a stronger runner, I've been using a special watch to help me. And writers have tools too. And one of those tools can be a writing checklist. And so today we're going to practice using this tool to help us think about how we're doing and set goals. So I'm going to start by giving this a try, and I'm hoping that you can kind of think about this along with me. So this is our writing checklist, and the first piece of our writing checklist focuses on structure. So I'm going to take the entry that I've been working on about me sneaking out of school to go to the store. And I'm going to think a little bit about what I'm doing on this checklist and what I might try to help me grow. So let's take a look. The checklist starts by saying, I told the story bit by bit. And then to help me know what that means, it says, did I do it like a third grader? I wrote a beginning in which I helped readers know who the characters were and what the setting was in my story. So I know that that's something I want to do that will help me tell my story bit by bit. So now I'm going to take a look back at my story and think, did I do this? Or is this something I need to work on? So let's take a look. All of the kids were crowded around me. Some of them started pushing money into my hands. Phil told me he wanted Mars bars, as many as I could get. Amy Jo told me she wanted red licorice. I was so scared. So I'm going to stop right there, because one thing I was noticing is that I do part of this. Right? It says, I wrote a beginning in which I helped readers know who the characters were. I feel like I do this because I talk about myself and I talk about Phil and I talk about Amy Jo. But I'm not sure I really did a great job of letting my readers know what the setting of my story was. I know that we were on the playground at recess, but it doesn't say that anywhere here. So I'm thinking maybe that could be a goal for myself today that I could set for myself. So maybe if I'm thinking, I'm doing a pretty good job helping my readers know who the characters are, but I want to work on letting my readers know what the setting is. So I'm going to, first of all, I'm going to check starting to here, because I definitely, I'm not in the not yet category. I'm definitely starting to do this, but I'm certainly not in the yes, because I haven't included setting. And then one of my goals for today is going to be to make sure I'm bringing out the setting. And I'm actually just going to write that right here as a kind of reminder for myself on my page. Make sure I'm working on the setting. So writers, do you see how I kind of did that? I used the checklist. I used this tool to help me think a little bit about how I'm doing and what I might try next. And I'm wondering if that might be something you all want to give a try to today as well. So today, as you continue to work on writing true stories, one thing that you're probably going to want to work on is using this checklist to help you set goals for yourself. Okay, so it's that time again. And think a little bit about the work we're going to do today. So today you might be writing new entries. You might be going back and revising entries you already wrote. And one thing you're probably for sure going to want to do is use this checklist to help yourself set goals. And then once you've thought about your work for today, take a minute and think about, what tools do I need? And today, you're not just going to need your notebook and pen or your folder or your laptop. Today, you're also going to want to make sure to have a copy of your own writing checklist. Okay, writers. So you have your plan and your tools. You're ready. So off you go.